What's up, friends? Welcome. This is a very exciting video. It's the start of a new series that I'm going to run, a month of being a frag head. It's meant to be sort of a marathon style of me talking about fragrances, what it's like to be a frag head, and all of the fragrances that are significant from the entire month of being a frag head. This is meant to be relatable for people who are into this hobby, but also meant to be entertainment for people who aren't into this hobby. There's also a lot of value and insight that's going to come from watching this, so stay tuned. Hopefully you make it all the way through. So yeah, this is going to be a really wide-spanning list. I guess you could call it a list. It's not really a list though. It's more of all of the significant and relevant fragrances that affected me in the past 4 to 5 weeks. I'm going to put these out once a month so we can really get going here. Let's begin because there are so many. I'm just going to tackle all of the Zoologist stuff that was relevant to me and stood out this month. Obviously the ones that I reviewed recently, Panda and Dragonfly, which I just saw a Panda go on sale that I really almost scooped up. I do like this fragrance a lot, but something held me back. You guys check out the video where I talk about Panda and Dragonfly. Some other Zoologist fragrances, which is a house that have really been impressing me and really taking my attention. Beaver really is taking my attention. I would get a bottle of this. It has this masculine vibe to it that's really good as it dries into that middle section of the fragrance. Really complex fragrance, a lot going on in it, especially at the beginning. So many nuances to dig into. A really great fragrance right here. This one has layers and it's masculine and it has this really awesome edgy and punchiness to it while also being like creamy sweet hay-like. It's just really awesome, and I remember being wowed by this even recently. So I do like Beaver a lot. These are just the standouts. I have 23 fragrances that I've tried from them, and these are the ones that this month really took me away. Harvest Mouse, such a gentle and kind fragrance, such a really whimsical, another one of those Zoologist whimsical, fun, playful fragrances. Definitely get your sample of it if you can get a chance. I think it's almost, it reminded me a little bit of Rabbit and Bee. Like there's some kind of a thing going on in all of these, and I really can't put my finger on it, but I like them a lot. It's that sweetness mixed with this like natural kind of thing going on. Really interesting fragrance, and it has this like really gentle, nice sweetness to it. And I like Harvest Mouse a lot too. It's really good. King Cobra, a punchy, spicy, green, angry, acidic fragrance. It's smoky too. It's a little bit pissy in a way, sort of. More in this like spicy, acidic way. Almost like cannabis spicy. Very interesting, strange green fragrance that really had my attention. And the acidic nature of the smokiness is very interesting and very green and yellow. Like super kind of aggressive fragrance here. And it doesn't really chill out. It stays pretty aggressive, and it definitely took my attention. It's not one that I would wear a lot, but it is an aggressive, mad fragrance. Something about this is not whimsical at all. It's kind of pissed off, and I like it. King Cobra is a fitting name. And Civet, which surprisingly was not very animalic to me. The few full wears that I put on this, don't remember this being too animalic. I'll give it like a little spray. I just don't feel that this one, out of all the fragrances, I tried from them, I mean, it's got that distinct attitude to it, like a little bit of attitude, but it really is mostly like a fresh, easy fragrance to wear with a distinct quality to it that is really hard to explain. It's on the borderline of animalic and fresh. It's really good though. It almost has this zinginess to it, like a fresh, clean, zingy, spicy feeling almost, but not quite. Really hard to explain. Kind of reminds me of Ego East a little bit. I really like it. It's really good. Civet is really solid. So those are the Zoologist fragrances that I sampled. I'm going through all the samples first, guys. This is going to be quite a big video. Again, I'm just giving you guys another forewarning, but it's meant to be for a reason like this. So here's another 10 ml that I got. Actually, I tore through, it's a 7 ml, I'm sorry. But I tore through over half of it. This is Oranger Sirocco by Les Indemodables. I really like this fragrance. I've liked it since the first sampling. You can see me in that video kind of stop on this one and really enjoy it. I also drained that 4 or 5 ml. Like that was the first one I finished of the whole set. This too, it's very perfectly me. I just really love this, and I don't know If you guys have smelled anything like this or some other fragrances that are like this, I can't find anything out there that is this. I definitely have to get a full bottle of this eventually. I really have been enjoying this. This came on my vacation with me, and it was kind of my, you know, in between everything fragrance, my nighttime chillin' fragrance. It's so, so nice, guys. Something about this Oranger Sirocco thing is just brilliant. It's so good. And I think because it smells good, a lot of like niche heads who even try the house in the first place might overlook it, but it's really something special. Like, I love Oranger Sirocco. It's my favorite one for sure from that whole set. And I know there's some other ones that are like better fragrances, right? They're just more going on in them. They're more challenging. I mean, they're better, you know, mixed or whatever, but I really love this one out of all of them. It's just got something special in it that just reminds me of, I don't know, it fits me. It just fits me so perfect, and I love it. Definitely really good, and I've been bringing this around with me. I got this at the beginning of the month, and yeah, so this is really good. I got this at the beginning of October, and I tore through like half of it. I mean, you see, watch how many fragrances we went through in October, just trying them, just going back and sampling. We're still not done with the samples. So Passant, this also came with me to Florida. This is Frederick Malle's Passant. Now this one, I remember trying it, kind of liking it, but I was smelling all of the Frederick Malle's sample sets, like all at once. And Passant was just in the lineup. After you smell Promise, Portrait of a Lady, and you just keep going down Carnal Flower, and you just keep going down the line, somewhere in this will get lost in the mix-up. This is a beautiful floral fragrance. It's almost like realistic. It's beautiful French perfumery, something like wet and like garden-like about it. It's like a white floral thing going on, fresh, but it has a little edge to it. Something a little bit, not sour, but when you get a floral that can be kind of in your face, like a really natural smelling floral. And Passant hits you with that. Olivia Jacobetti, I don't know any other stuff this person's made. Definitely got to check it out though, and I'm definitely considering this as my next, if not Portrait of a Lady from Frederick Malle. I really, really like this. This came to Florida with me, and I believe it's empty. I'm going to take a look. I don't think you can see through these. So, yeah, can't really see through it, and I don't hear anything. So I think I drained the whole sample, which is entirely worth it. This is a great, great fragrance right here. En Passant by Frederick Malle. This is a great fragrance and definitely worth a bottle. This is an awesome fragrance next. The problem is, though, it's a very polarizing fragrance. It's a Chanel fragrance. You see I have a 10 ml here that's nearly empty. I really, really enjoyed this month. I went through all of it. I wore it a lot. I basically signature scented this for like 2 weeks straight. Then I put it down for a week, came back to it on my vacation, and it was a hit every single time. There's nothing bad about it. The price point on the full bottle, though, can be something to consider, whether it's worth it or not. I know there's tons of Bleu fragrances that do a really good job these days, but this is the Bleu de Chanel L'Exclusif that came out recently, and we did do it in a podcast on Seldomly Often's channel. We did go into it. My take is that I really do like it, and I would get this bottle if I don't know, had like a lot of disposable money, but it's $240 to $280 to get this. And the thing with like Chanel products is you got to get them at the store from an actual reputable source, because there's so many counterfeits and fakes out there. I mean, especially online. That, and like the company's really strict with like catching anybody selling these. I mean, I think they don't even like let you really put a picture up or anything, or talk about them in any kind of way on YouTube or whatever. They shut down stuff for doing that. So they're a very, I don't know, involved company with what's being said about them. Even acknowledging that, though, I would speak against this if I didn't like it, and I really do like it. It's a smooth, easygoing Bleu de Chanel that feels like thicker and heavier and lower end. It's really, really good. It's got a more bassy tone to it. It's not really, I think it's lacking in the top notes, obviously, like the way that Bleu de Chanel's, even the first three came out, right? The predecessors to this L'Exclusif, they have more top, they have more dimensionality, and this one just has a bit less dimensionality, in my opinion. It's more bass focused, and for some reason or another, I like this one better. I like its performance. You just miss out a little bit on the opening. It's very good, but a lot of people are going to be polarized by this and the hiked price, which it's almost $100 more than the other ones. So It's really tough to say. There's also other Chanels that are even on this list that you should definitely save your money for first. But I like this enough to have strongly considered getting it and possibly will get this in the future. And I wouldn't mind if someone gifted me this. This would be a really cool gift. This would be something that I would get. It would definitely have a spot in my collection as like one of the mainstay Bleu fragrances. A lot of other ones could go. That being said, there's some cheaper Bleu fragrances that can compete with this, if not surpass it in the quality level for sure. When it comes to experience, you know, from opening to mid to dry down, there are other things that are really good. All right, so let's move on from Bleu de Chanel. I did enjoy that experience quite a bit though, let that go on the record. Rania J T Habanero, the only sample from that set that really made it into my hands after I was done with it. Now I've had this since July. I've been playing around with them, flirting with them, but this is really the one that stayed. This is really the good one. I like it a lot. T Habanero starts off a little bit dank, a little bit kind of moist, a little bit gross kind of. Very interesting opening here. It's got this oudy opening that's kind of musty, like a musty, oudy opening. Very complex, and it dries into this handsome fragrance. And it took me a while to figure out that this is a tobacco-centric fragrance. And it has nothing to do with habanero peppers. So a lot of you guys that see T Habanero and you get excited, it's not anything to do with habanero peppers. Yeah, T Habanero definitely stayed on the list. It stayed in my mind and I got to wear it a lot. We're almost done with this sample here. Rania J, this is my favorite thing that I smelled from her besides Amber Loup and Oud Assam. All three of these, T Habanero, Amber Loup, and Oud Assam, are all very good. Should be sampled. And there were some other things in that set that I probably overlooked because these were so wow factor. They were so good, the top three that I have from them. There was two more from the set that are actually pretty good. Lavande 44, very good masculine lavender fragrance. And then right off the top of my head, there was a juicy fruity one that was really good. I don't think I would own a bottle of that though. If I had to get one first, it would be T Habanero. As the samples go, we have one more incredible sample that I got introduced to this month. This is Profumum Roma's Patchouly. Now Patchouly is really good. Patchouly here from Profumum Roma I wish I found it earlier because a lot of these patchouli-centric fragrances are second to this. What a fragrance right here. This is a nuanced, beautiful, classy patchouli fragrance, just centered around that note. There's something a little bit of a sweetener in it, sort of. It's very good, guys. This is a knockout Profumum Roma here. This is patchouli. So what I thought of instantly when I smelled this was Nasamato's Pardon. And I don't have it here, but the first thing I thought of when I smelled this was Pardon. And I had to go do one-to-one with them, and this one won. This one beats Pardon in my book. It is just every single factor better than Pardon, and that's just crazy to say. I just really like Patchouly. It's excellent. It's really good. I would definitely rock with this one. I definitely would get a bottle of this. Let's see how long it takes to get through that though, because this fragrance is strong. It's so strong that like 2 sprays of this and it's relentless. It's that multifaceted patchouli fragrance that you're looking for. There's got to be some kind of floral playing around in here. There's got to be some other deception that they're using. It's definitely not just patchouli oil because I have smelled pure patchouli and it's flat compared to this. This is way better. This is like multifaceted. This is layers of this tone of patchouli color. It's just amazing, guys. It's really that good. Let's keep going. So I got to wear Unknown Pleasures, which my buddy Daniel from Seldomly Often mentioned that it smells like key lime pie. Now I do get some of that Unknown Pleasures from Kerosene here. I do get some of that key lime pie deal, but for sure I get more of a green and smoky thing going on in here too. More of that Kerosene style. Like I smell it in Blackmail. I smell it in a couple other ones from him too. He has this proprietary piney thing going on that's like kind of, I don't know, lingering about in this fragrance. I did wear this in the Keys though. I did wear this to Key West and I ate key lime pie while I was wearing it. It was a full circle legendary experience and it's really good. This is a pretty strong fragrance for what it is, like a limey kind of piney dessert style of fragrance. Really good. I don't think I would get a bottle of it. I won't spring for a bottle of this. It was a fun 5 ml to get through. It was really fun. It was worth the experience for what it is at face value, and I really, really liked it, but not my favorite Kerosene. I still like Blackmail a lot, and I'm tied between Blackmail and one of the follows. Follow or follow. It's hard to remember which one. It was the coffee one, though. That one was awesome, but a little bit overwhelming, guys. So definitely check out Kerosene if you get a chance. The house is definitely colorful, definitely interesting. Let's talk about an amazing house that I really only got deep into recently. I'm not even deep, guys. I barely scratched the surface, to tell you the truth. And this is Amouage. This is silver oud, right? Silver oud, I did wear it quite a bit. This is very strong, so you don't need a lot of it. It's super, super strong in the opening and the beginning dry down. And then it kind of calms down, but it stays on you for a long, long time. Like this stayed on my clothes and stuff for days. That smoky dry down after that like animalic smoky thing that starts at the beginning. It's a little bit smoldering and aggressive. I really like silver oud. I think I'll spring for a bottle of it for sure somewhere down the line. Just not in a huge rush for that. I actually ended up, after sampling these fragrances, I did a sample video of Amouage. I ended up getting a full bottle of King Bleu, which kind of segues me into the full bottles. This King Bleu right here ended up getting a ton of wears. This was the one sample that really stood out to me, and this was one of those fragrances where I smelled it in a store after smelling a bunch of stuff, and all I did was smell like this smelled like poop. I had to go wash it off. But after sampling it with a fresh nose and getting like a full wear, it's a fruity, dry kind of oud touched fragrance. It's not really too oud dominant though. It has that distinct sandy oudy kind of texture to it. Like almost, it's like a fruity, not even a baked good or a gourmand, but it's like in that direction. I don't know how to really describe it, but I love it. It's kind of fancy too. It has like this upscale smell to it. It has like a handsome upscale smell to it. Like you could dress this up. I actually wore quite a bit of this out to a friend's birthday party and nobody said anything, which I was surprised. I'm not even sure they smelled it. It might be like a weaker performer than I realized, or like nobody even said anything. Sometimes I'll turn and ask my wife if she smells anything on me without her knowing, and she'll be like yes or no. And a lot of times I'm not sure if I get, too big of a performance on this. Maybe it's just me going nose blind, but yeah, this one, definitely really love it. It's got a spot in my collection, and I'll definitely get another one of these King Blues for sure. King Blue is really, really good. A lot of fun. I guess it's a bit polarizing, but I mean, it's not as crazy as a lot of other fragrances out there, really at all. Yeah, I could see sometimes people smell a poopy smell from this, guys, like a fecal type of oud, but really, no, there's other ouds that I've smelled that are like way more apparently poopy. There is a touch of it though, and I give you guys that. If you're not used to it, it does have a touch of that textured oud. It's like this sandy kind of texture with this little challenging smoky stankiness. Hard to really pin down, but I love this fragrance, and the fruity aspect in this, really, really great. I don't know if it's blueberry or some kind of fruits in here. Citruses too that like kind of make it pretty. It's like a pretty and a upscale smelling fragrance while also being a lot of fun. And quite sweet, actually. It is actually quite sweet. Pretty good here. Like King Blue a lot. That was just a follow-up to Silver Oud, which I was stuck between the two of those, which one to get first. Now that I think of it, I like Silver Oud a lot. I could have got it first. Really could be interchangeable for me. I think I wear King Blue, though, way more than I would wear Silver Oud. Silver Oud is a really cool fragrance to wear by myself. I feel like it's super zen for me. It's very relaxing, aggressive, sort of. I know relaxing and aggressive is strange, but for me, it's stimulating. It's a very stimulating, relaxing fragrance that has this pronounced personality with that real smokiness. Like it's one of the few fragrances that really captured that smoky, smoldering, hot flames kind of smell to it, like charred wood that's like glowing. Really captures that for me, and it has this distinct animalic brightness to it. It's not a dark kind of animalic. It's an animalic that kind of is hidden in that smoke. I really like this, guys. Have to get Silver Oud someday, and it's probably the ultimate winter outdoors fragrance. It's got to be like the ultimate one for sure. This is the last of the samples, and then we're going to get to the full bottles. Yes, this was meant to be a long video, so we could talk openly and freely about what it's like to be a frag head for a month, and you've made it past the samples right after we talk about Portrait of a Lady. Another empty sample from Frederick Malle. He has a knack for getting me to empty these. I want this next. This is the one that I want next. This and then Passant are the two that I'm sort of stuck between. I did try maybe 4 other ones, and I do know that Promise is something that I enjoy, but not something that I want. I like Portrait of a Lady that much where I would definitely get this next. As soon as I can get, you know, the funds up, get a bottle of this, I will definitely get a bottle of this. This is that good. I think I would reach for this over Black Orchid a lot, and I know they're not the same, but they have this spicy floral loud thing going on, and I really like how Portrait of a Lady does it. Also, rose is not my note, but I think there's a nice rose note in here. I could be wrong. Sometimes rose just turns me off. Really, really turns me off. I don't know what it is. Very rarely, though, do I get something that has rose in it that really attracts me. Florals in general can be hit or miss, right? For me, for sure, hit or miss. And this one is just nail on the head. I think it's the spicy, like in-your-face components of this, but it's also so beautifully done, guys. It's like a color palette between like reds, pinks, and all of these different, this spread of colors in the pink and red territory. Really, really good stuff. I love it, love it, love it. And a lot of like whites too, just a pink, white, red color palette. Really, that's what I get from this. It's just a beautiful petals like in the air. It's awesome. And some spicy. So let's start the full bottles. I do have a nice lineup of full bottles here. These are all fragrances that I wore in the last month and that I really like and that I put my mind to when I wear them. I try to sink into them. Sometimes I wear them a few days, interleaved, interspersed. Sometimes I wear them a couple days in a row. Sometimes I wear them one full day and that's it, right? This is just how it is. When you have a nice collection, you can be as whimsical as you want. You can be as random as you want, and it's a lot of fun. Musc Ravageur. This was the one from the set that I smelled and I immediately had to get. Now I want to smell the vintages, but I'm just as content and happy with this. This is a newer formulation. It's sweeter. It doesn't have the pissy animalic thing going on. This is a really nice, masculine, sweet kind of fragrance, and I think I love it because I love CK Obsession for women. Again, not the same, but similar. Like, you're going to get a similar vibe. If anything, the CK Obsession for women has more animalic thing going on, more attitude going on, and actually it's quite louder and quite more nuanced in a way. This is classy version of that. This is like a really nice, slightly animalistic, just a little tiny bit of a funky energy to this one, but it has this like really this sweet, perfectly sweet fragrance right here. Really calm, a great nighttime fragrance, but also just for me, perfect, like perfect sweet fragrance. It's not too annoyingly sweet or anything like that. Let's give it a little spray because I could spray this all day. I love it. Yeah, guys, almost a little touch of this greenness, like a handsome, almost like a hidden barbershop thing going on. Really, really far in the background though. And you get this sweet, not vanilla, but almost vanilla. If it's got vanilla, it's not really apparent, and I love that because vanilla can be obnoxious too. I don't really like when it's an obvious vanilla note, but I love when it's hidden, right? I love when it's kind of folded into something else. Maybe even some fruitiness here with some kind of vanilla, but if you've smelled Musc Ravageur, you just know it's really, really great. A lot of my buddies like this one too, and for good reason. It gives me that CK Obsession for women vibe, but being upscale, probably more measured well, but damn, I really enjoy this one a lot. Musc Ravageur is a must. Let's talk about one that's kind of the opposite of the spectrum. This one is just loud, heavy-handed, a lot of fun, and a surprisingly sweet, easy dry down. Like this one has that sweet, vanillic, cozy dry down. This is Red Tobacco, the original. I spent a year last year wearing the Intense. I recently just got back into the original. Well, I got back into the original months ago, but I went through a 10 ml of it, and now I have this one, which I'm actually cruising through a little bit. You know, it's strong, so you don't need that much of this. You don't have to abuse it, guys, but you can. You can abuse it. It's not that overdone, I'm telling you. People are blasting this one. They're blowing it up way more than it needs to. It's actually a really, once you get past the leathery, like synthetic, harsh opening, which I enjoy. I love it. I know some people are not going to like it, but I like it. It's just swinging. It's just swinging. I like it. But I really like how it comes out of it. It comes out of that and goes into this really beautiful, cozy, cozy, wintry fragrance, almost like an angel's share style of thing, like with the spice and the sweetness kind of working together to dry down, and it's radiant, warm, and spicy, and really, really nice, like spicy in like a cinnamon type of way. I actually had someone tell me that I smelled like really nice Cinnabuns while I was drying down with this, but that was in the middle of hot summer near the mountains, so I don't know if it was the air trailing behind me, but this has a distinct vanilla thing going on, and I keep saying I think it's the wrong name. Tobacco is just in the background with this fragrance. It's not front and center. You're getting a leathery, vanilla, spicy cinnamon type of fragrance here. If tobacco's in here, it's really to texture it, or maybe I'm mistaking the leather in here for tobacco. Anyway, red tobacco, it's one of the ones I like. I actually like the original now more than the intense. Go check that video out though. I'll go into way more detail with that one. Here's the opposite spectrum of that, right? So if you took that dense, crazy, heavy-handed fragrance, and now we look at freshness, and we're looking at freshness, mintiness, the total opposite, the total opposite of that spectrum, citruses and mints, right? This is citruses, mints, beautiful, office safe, excellent fragrance, and it wears really well. Out of the Acqua di Parma line, this is the Mandarino di Sicilia from the Bleu Mediterraneo, from the Bleu Mediterraneo, Mandarino di Sicilia. So yeah, pretty much a mouthful with this name. It's got like 3 different things. It's like a paragraph for a name. But anyway, really love this fragrance, guys. When I first started my new job, I wore this to my interview over like Green Irish Tweed, over like a lot of fragrances in that realm, right? There's a watery, citrus, beautiful thing going on with this, but a mint that makes it kind of like this groomed smell to it. Like it almost smells like good breath, like in a way. There's really, really nice mix on this one. Really good. This one is out of this world in my opinion. I really, really like it for a sort of a cheapie. You know, you can get this for a really good price. And it's, in my opinion, a niche fragrance. It's above and beyond a lot of these freshies out there. It's way more interesting to me. I love the naturalistic mix down on this. There's something real, something photorealistic in here, but you also have this distinct mintiness in the centerfold of this, and it's really some greenness too. This like really crisp greenness, like vegetal greenness. Almost like a vetiver, guys. This comes off like that to me, like a really nice minty, citrusy vetiver style of fragrance. Really excellent here. This thing is really good, guys. This is Mandarino di Sicilia, and I wore this because I needed something safe to wear to new environments. I needed to smell clean and fresh, and I'm the new guy in a new job. So since I'm the new guy, I'm playing nice for a little while, and then eventually I'm going to start ramping it up and condition these people into getting more and more interesting as time goes on. They're going to start figuring out that I'm some kind of weird fragrance guy, and that's fine with me. Fully embrace what you do, guys. No reason to hide what you like to do. There's no reason to cover it up for other people's sanity. No, 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 no. You don't want to be too much of a gross person and make them smell ouds and stuff like when they're not ready for it. But, you know, at some point I want to enjoy these. I want to enjoy these. I'm here to wear them, and I'm here to bring them to the world. And who knows, you might inspire some other people along the way. But this one is one of those ones you don't have to worry about. This is a great, great fragrance. I'm not trying to sell it. I don't have any kind of affiliate links. I just really like it. And I think it takes the cake for that office safe kind of, I wore this to interviews that were very important. And I got the job. But this was really, I think, part of the room. I was dressed up really nice. It did it for me. Really important fragrance, and an easy one to wear to anything where you're not sure. Here's another one that I would wear to a lot of things when I'm not too sure. I just want to smell fresh and zingy and bright and uplifting and sort of like open, and it has a bite to it. But this is Aromatix Platine Blanc. Now, say what you will about whatever, I don't know, the guy. I like Neeb's stuff. I mean, I know he's a huge commercial YouTuber, but I kind of dig it, whatever. I'll probably never go exactly in that direction. Well, because he's been around longer than me, and B, he just moved to Dubai and started this, which is kind of cool to get your own thing going. I thought this was an original, though, until I smelled Torino 21, and then I was like, oh, they really did just copy this, which kind of like, I don't know, took the wind out of my sails a little about this. It did take the wind out of my sails a little to learn that this was just a clone. I thought it was an original thing. Someone mentioned in my comments that it was actually a clone of Torino 21, so I got to smell that. I was at the store, And I was like, oh man, it's so close to Torino 21, guys. Like it's uncanny. Which that could bug you, or that could just like not bother you at all. To me, it just took the wind out of my sails a little bit. I did do a review of this, an honest review, not comparing it to anything, and I think it was valuable. I do still like this though, and I do still wear this. I bought it at a $50 range, guys. I think it could be cheaper, but I'm not sure. It's up to you to decide how much your money's worth. It is 100 ml. I kind of think the bottle's, I don't know, interesting. I like the clear ones that he have where you can see like the color. I like those a little better. But this is really good. I can't fault it. It was 50 bucks. I think that's a fair price. A little bit more than I would like to. Like 35 would be really cool for a cologne. But 50 bucks is okay when the original is like 160. It's $100 more. I could see how people want to get this instead of that. In a vacuum, this is a good fragrance. It smells like Torino 21, which has this distinct kind of punchy green, white floral thing going on. You get a lime, a citrus. There's a very hint of this green style of mint, but it's not really too apparent. It just has the greenness of mint. Not like a toothpaste or anything like that, which mint can bug me with sometimes. This is a zingy, uplifting, fresh fragrance. Very bright, very white and green, light green, limey kind of thing. I like it a lot. They said it was supposed to be like a mojito, but I don't really get that too much. It's there, but it's not too much. And then there's this like enhancer of the base notes in here that just kind of ride with you. It's got pretty good longevity for a fresh, light fragrance. I mean, I like it. It's good. I've gotten complimented a bunch of times on it too. Not that I'm out there hunting that, but it does matter in the subjective kind of overview of a fragrance. It is a compliment heavy fragrance. It's nice, it's easy to wear, and it's not like a generic smell whatsoever. So yeah, you get to have some kind of a niche experience for 50 bucks. No problem for me. Did take the wind out of my sails though a little bit to hear that it was just a straight up clone. I thought Nee was going to put out more like, I don't know, original stuff that he was like going to be behind. We'll see. I'm still going to try a couple of the other fragrances just because morbid curiosity, guys. Random stuff gets my attention. I want to try it, and this is what it's all for. Here's a clone, I guess. Not a clone. This isn't a clone. Sorry I even called it that. It's not a clone. This is Teriaq Intense by Lataffa. This is probably my favorite Lataffa fragrance. Probably one of the only ones that I really, really like. The ones that I for sure wear this to like bigger occasions. Like I wore this to like my wife's family dinner. It was just that good. It's really good. I've went on record to say that this is better than Angel Share in my opinion. I like the mix down on this more. I like the differences it has, but it's sort of in the Angel Share department of fragrances. But something about this, really, really good. Again, I reach for this periodically. I wear it more in the cooler weather because it's sort of suited for that, but I wore this in a hot day to a family dinner, and it's just really nice, spicy, fresh, spicy, semi-gourmand style of like vanillic cognac thing for sure. It's really sexy in a weird way. And fragrances, they're not really like sexy thing for me. Not really. I don't care about that. It's more of like a gourmand style of sweet citrus. It's definitely sweet, but it's got this smooth, buttery thing going on. Really awesome. It's got a color to it too. I just don't know exactly what I would say this is. It smells fancy. It smells upscale, but it's like reserved. It smells reserved. It doesn't smell cheap at all. It smells really expensive, and I like it. It's one of my favorite Lataffas for sure. It's definitely really good. Here's a banger right here, and I didn't like this the first time. This one right here is Lonestar Memories. I actually thought this was fake, and I messaged Mo, my friend on Sense for Thought. I messaged him, and I was like, Mo, I sent him pictures of this. I thought I got a fake because I guess I was like nose blind when I opened this. And I smelled it, and I was like super underwhelmed. Like it smelled like watered down. It doesn't smell right. It didn't have what I thought it was gonna have. This was a blind buy. This is Lonestar Memories, right? This is Andy Tower. It's good stuff right here, though. It took me like a week of going back to this thing and trying it, and then eventually committing to a full wear. And I actually wore it to work. I wore it to the new job and everything, and I really, really liked it. I didn't feel self-conscious at all. This is though on that borderline for me. It could be a little bit funky and weird. It has this cow-like kind of smell or a horse-like kind of flesh smell, like a Barney kind of smell. I don't know if there's oud in this, but there could be, but it's not very apparent. It's more of like a leathery kind of thing, like a leathery cowhide style of thing, like an animal thing. Now, what I thought about this too is it reminded me of like something Zoologist would put out. Like this in a Zoologist bottle would convince me that Zoologist put it out. It really reminds me of that a lot. It's like uncanny to me. It has this really handsome barbershoppy style of thing, sort of at its core. So you get like this barbershoppy dry down with this like kind of nice leather. It's like a leathery barbershoppy cowhide kind of thing. There's supposed to be a smoke, and I don't get that too much, but it's there. Like that smoky campfire kind of thing is there. Really good fragrance, guys. I didn't like it when I first got it. I'd say this is tied for me with L'air du Desert Marocain. Like, I think this is more mead, and that's interesting because I really like L'air du Desert Marocain. Like, I actually reached for that, and it's one of those fragrances that took me a little bit to figure it out. I'll probably do a re-review of the two of these, just because now I'm gaining a lot more experience with Tower. I'm gaining a lot more experience with Niche and other fragrances in that sort of vicinity. And this cowhide style of leathery kind of attitude, animalic leather thing, it's not overdone, guys. It's really not. In fact, this is sort of a simple kind of fragrance, but it's good in its simplicity. It's got really just the right amount of dimensions to do its thing, and I like it a lot. Lonestar Memories is a keeper for me, and what a turnaround that was. I thought I was going to actually get rid of that fragrance for a second. I thought it was fake. Here's one that surprised me. Somebody in my comments said, try a Zaro pour Homme. Oh man, do I really love this fragrance. Now, there's a few of these that are starting to really get picked up by me a lot more. I have it drying down on my arm. There's something super animalic. Like, it's like a barbershop, sort of on fire and animalic and spicy. It's got a lot of attitude, a lot of maturity to it, but it's really, really good. And this is a cheap, guys, this is a cheap fragrance. It's really, really good. A Zaro pour Homme here. Now, this is one of those vintagey styles of smells. This is like an older man's like barbershop fragrance, grandpa style of thing. Guys, I don't know if it's a new thing for me or whatever, but I love this kind of smell now. And I just did not like this. And now I really, really like it. And I'll show you the fragrance that sort of pushed me into this more so. I already was wearing a lot of like Paul Sebastian Fine Cologne. I really like that. I like this handsome, prototypical, mature fragrance. Christian Dior has Eau Sauvage, not Sauvage, the Eau Sauvage, the older bottles. I tried both of those, the EDP or the Parfum, the one with the black around it. That one's really good and similar in a way. This and Beau de Jour and this green style of barbershop-y, classic vintagey thing. I don't know what it is, but I freaking love it now. It's just something that I can't get away from. I'm really loving it. Maybe it's a fougere. I'm not really sure the terminology, but it doesn't really matter because there's this class of fragrances that are out there that are really awesome and masculine and spicy, and this one's really a spicy attitude, just so much attitude to this, guys. I don't know if it's castoreum or whatever. You get an animalic thing going on in this. It's a little bit stanky. It's almost got this BO kind of thing going on in the spiciness category. It's got attitude, and it's really, really great. It's got so much personality for a barbershop fragrance, which can sometimes just be generic and flat. This is far from it. A Zaro pour Homme. Check the bottle out too. It doesn't have a top because the guy I got it from didn't have the top either. So I like it a lot. I think I got it for like $19 or something like that. It's so worth it, guys. What a steal. Now I'm going to tell you about the fragrance that's really hitting me with these vintage vibes. I'm really getting into it, and this fragrance stole my heart the second I wore it. Really punched me in the face, and this is Antaeus by Chanel. Oh man, Antaeus is so good. You could get it around like 100, 110 bucks. You know, it's awesome. This is a must, absolute must. I'll never go without this in my collection. This thing just absolutely rocked my world. I wear it anywhere, anytime. It's just perfect for when I just feel like aggressive, like I'm getting after it. Antaeus is just a compliment for all of that kind of thing. And if you guys know me, I'm a very productive, busy person. I know I don't look like it, but I'm like really crazy productive person. I'm always doing like 3 different things a day on top of full-time jobs and all these other things. And this fragrance really compliments me to just blast on through and push on through. I mean, I love this. The animalic castoreum style of thing here. Almost like leather here, and then you have this really masculine, unapologetic, sort of stanky, a little bit of a funky, stanky, in-your-face punch. A vintage, no holds barred, not afraid of anything, fearless fragrance, and I really, really love Antaeus for that. It just is probably the best thing I've smelled from Chanel. I try to think about all of the Chanels that I put my nose on, which is okay. I haven't smelled a lot of the private line, but this thing is definitely rising to the top for me easily. One of the most interesting fragrances that they have out on the market, period. I have to try the private line, so don't hang me in the comments. I am still a little bit ignorant, but I've tried all the mainstream stuff. The boys, the girls, whatever. I tried it all. I've tried Chance and all the Ego East and Coromandel and a lot of these other ones, and this one's my favorite by far. Really, really good. I love Antaeus. Wow. This one, so it's so hard for me to not just grab this. I always just reach for this and want to grab it. And I have to like put it down and try other stuff. It's like, that's what we do. We got to have some variety, but this is one of those ones that could break through that variety, and I could just wear this like every day. I love it so much. It's really, really got a lot of punch factor, and it's a lot of fun, guys. It's so fun. This is a clone. Now, this is one of those ones that was in my condemned bin, the get rid of bin, and we talked about Prada L'Homme. We talked about clones a little bit, and so I went back in there curious and reached for this. You guys see I used quite a bit of this. Like, I really like this. Is Riffs by Avant Garde. I don't even know where to find this. I don't know where even to find this house. I wouldn't even bother really looking it up, but this is the only thing I got from them, and I really like it. For me, Prada L'Homme, I don't like it. I don't like Prada L'Homme. I've tried it. I almost got it like early on because I thought you had to have Prada L'Homme because it's just, you know, one of those heavily influenced fragrances when I got into this thing. This clone, this is a clone of it for sure. I like this clone better. I like it better than Prada L'Homme and Prada L'Homme Intense, which they just seemed, I don't know, to me, I just couldn't get down with them. Something about the iris bothered me, and this kind of takes the iris down a notch and pushes up all of the other supporting elements that are in Prada L'Homme, that musky, soapy base. I really like this, guys. Fresh, clean, soapy, office safe, really, really nice, colorful fragrance without being obnoxious, and I think it was like 40 bucks. It's really good too. The performance is good, man. Good performance. I like Avant Garde by Riffs. It's a better Prada L'Homme to me. I don't like Prada L'Homme though. Some of you guys will love Prada L'Homme and probably you'll compare them and say that this is not that good, but that's fine. I mean, this is just a subjective thing, and this is like kind of where I'm at with it. I like this a lot more than Prada L'Homme, and I think it has a spot in my collection. I mean, I went back for it, and I was pretty happy. I mean, I remember it drying down and being really happy about that dry down and being back in my rotation again. So I did condemn it though. There was a point in time where I was like, no, this is a clone. I don't want to wear it, but kind of coming full circle this thing. I'm trying to just appreciate everything for what it is, ethics aside. So let's talk about a big hitter. This is a big hitter. This is a dry, oody, fruity, fresh fragrance. This is Zafar by Omanluxury. I like this one a lot. It's really fun. It's really good. There's not much to say about it. It has an acidity, it has a fruitiness, and it has a dry style of this like really scaled back oud. It's not really in your face, but it's undoubtedly the texture on this. Like there's a texture of a dry, sandy style of hot oud kind of going on in this one. Really good here, but it's not like too challenging or anything. It lasts pretty good. It's very loud at the beginning. It's this fruity style of fragrance too. Got a lot of notes if you read into it, but yeah, I would just say sample it first. Definitely sample the whole set of Omanluxury. A lot of quality there and a lot of like interesting different directions that I did not expect from them or from anyone really. Very creative, good stuff, very solid, high quality stuff. I'd say this one, Royal Incense, Can Jar, those are the top three. The Wanderlust is good too. There's a bunch of them. There's a lot of really good ones. Flower Lush, that one. I think that's the one I meant. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. Belfiore is good. Like, there's a lot of good ones from this house. But this is the one that, I don't know, vibed with me. I kind of liked it. Now, I feel like this and King Bleu have a little bit of similarities. Except this is like the brighter version of it without the low end of the oud. Like, that low end oud that rumbles in King Bleu sort of is like in the high end here. I mean, it is throughout. It is a nice color palette that it kind of holds everything like a glow. I don't know how to explain it beyond that, guys. It's really splitting hairs trying to compare ouds and stuff with just words. You got to try it. You really got to try it. Zafar's really good, though. One of my faves for sure of last year pickups. Definitely really good. Here's 100%, maybe the best pickup of the whole year. This is Acqua di Sale. It wasn't my idea to get this. I was just listening to Daniel's review of it. We talked off camera so many times, and this is just constantly in our conversation at the time before summer really rolled in. I got my hands on this. Really great fragrance. I don't pick up Mega Mare much anymore at all because of this. This stole it. This stole like that whole use case for me. This just rode on in and just put itself in my hand as much as possible. It's a no-brainer for me. It's like a daily wear. It takes the cake for all of that stuff, guys. It is really that good, but you need some time to kind of figure it out. It took me a little bit. It wasn't love at first sniff. It was like underwhelming at first sniff or confusing at first sniff. And then like a few wears in, I all of a sudden just clicked. And I was like, oh, this is one of the best things I ever had. This is one of the best fragrances I ever had. It's really, really that good. Acqua di Sale is a knockout, smash hit. Like everybody could have it. I never basically pick up any of the Acqua di Gio stuff anymore, any of the aquatic stuff anymore. Not that this even competes with it. It does something different, but it does it so much better. Really great fragrance right here. I just need to get way more of these Profumum Romas. Something about their execution is just flawlessly executed. Really excellent and simple, like simplistic, right? But so much detail. So awesome, guys. This is Acqua di Sale. Probably the best fragrance I picked up last year. Hands down, when you think of all the things that I've worn it for, when you think of how many times I reached for it, and the quickness that I used, that's a strong fragrance too. And look at the dent. The quickness that I put that dent in there, and that's not a baby dent. That's a real serious, like you could have had a fragrance for a year and not put a dent like that in it, you know? Really great fragrance, and I'm happy to have it. This is Chanel's Egoiste, or however you want to say it. It's a newer batch. I heard that I need to try the vintage batch, so you guys out there, before you just buy the new batch, apparently you got to try the vintage batch because it's way better. Apparently they dropped the ball on the formulation here. Even with that being said, I love this. I love it. I really, really enjoy it. Let's see. Good sprayers on these too. These sprayers. It's really good, guys. Clean, gingery almost. Like it's got this brightness to it. And it's got this smoothness to it. I can't wait to try the vintage. I have a feeling I'm going to love it. I really love Santal Majuscule, which is actually over here. We'll talk about that next. But this one is a great wear for me and a lot of enjoyment here happening. Really already forming a sort of, really already forming a dent. And I've not had it for more than 2 weeks. I love this fragrance though. So far, so good. I got this and Antaeus at the same time for $200, which is an awesome deal for me. I'll take it. I love that deal. Antaeus, so good that I sort of had to like stop wearing it to start wearing Egoiste because I did get them at the same time. I was so excited to try both of them. Damn, Antaeus, really, really good. But Egoiste is like the other end of the spectrum. It doesn't do the stuff that Antaeus does. It's not like punching you in the face. This is really beautiful. It's pretty, it's handsome, it's smooth, it's fresh, it's kind of uplifting in a way. It's gentle. It's not like a abrasive fragrance. It reminds me of some other fragrances that I've had for sure. In its character, it's really, really interesting and good, and it's solid. This is like, I feel like a timeless fragrance too. Really, really excellent Egoiste. Not Platinum Egoiste. I don't like that one either. I had a clone of it and I just never got into it. I don't like that DNA, but Egoiste, the original Egoiste, really, really good stuff. Okay, so I mentioned I went to Florida. I did bring this fragrance with me. This is called Fico by Federico Cantelli. Now, I know he's famous for Gourmand Power, which is apparently a really awesome gourmand fragrance that is like award-winning. Well, this is called Fico. I just thought it was a really cool name and a random pickup. I saw it for a good deal, so I grabbed it. Had no idea what to expect. This ended up being like my favorite like beach type of fragrance ever. It really is like this beachy suntan lotion coconut fig fragrance. Really beautiful, guys. Super awesome tropical experience on this one. And it was amazing on my vacation. Amazing. Like there's a little dent forming here for sure. Will I rebuy this again? Probably, actually. This is really, really good. I like it for what it is. It's not really too fig heavy. It's more of this like creamy, coconutty sort of vacation style of fragrance without being floral or sweet or anything. Well, it's sweet too, actually. It has a creamy style of sweetness, this really beautiful, radiant style of sweetness. I love this thing. It's really, really good. Federico Cantelli. Heard he's like a child prodigy of sorts. He's from a long line of perfumers that he perfumed Gourmand Power and this and a handful of other, I guess they're all gourmand styles of fragrance, and that's his specialty, but he's apparently like a super young prodigy style of perfumer, and this is a really good creation here, regardless of who made it or whatever the lore behind it is. I like this creation a lot, and you can get it for like 80 bucks, and I think it's really worth it. It's really, really worth it, and it's one of those summer fragrances that will go under the radar. Nobody will talk about it. For me, for sure, this is one of my favorite summer fragrances without being a blue fragrance or an obnoxious floral fragrance or some kind of fruity bomb, you know, summer style of fragrance. This is a really great creamy coconut lotiony style of fragrance with this fig throughout. Excellent stuff here. Really, really good. I like it a lot. And that style of fragrance is something that I would be turned off by if it wasn't just done right, and that was really done super well. Let's talk about one I didn't understand and I've had for a year. I've had this for a year and barely ever talked about it. This is Plum and Cognac. Really difficult one to explain, guys. Really, really tough. When I first got it, underwhelmed. Let's put some on the hand here. When I first got it, underwhelmed. The sprayer's kind of bad. I have two from this house, and they're sort of different. This one, I don't know how to explain it still. It's really interesting. I love it now. But I did not like this for a long time that I had it. I kept trying it. A little underwhelmed with the performance, but it's actually quite distinct and unique. It's got like this vanillic thing going on with this like rubbery style of feel, and I like it in the best way. It has like this dark note, this dark texture to it, this rubbery style of thing with this vanillic kind of mixed down. Really good. I never picked up on the plums, guys. The Plum and Cognac name by Sense of Wood. Now, I like the other fragrance better, which is NFT 2, I think it's called. I have it in the other room. It's got like Japanese on the front here. I really, really like it. That one's a lot better, in my opinion, than Plum and Cognac. This one was super hyped, though, when I first got into it. Kind of one of the first niche fragrances that I wanted to get. Blind bought this. Actually got this to kind of have it between me and my wife, but I ended up wearing it the most. She doesn't wear something like this. It's sweet. It's sort of a gourmand. It's a cozy Angel's Share style of DNA again, but it's darkened up. I mean, very distinct, strange smell, but now I actually like wearing it, so it's good. Definitely check it out. If you're going to sample from this house, there's a lot of stuff to try. This one is the most popular in my opinion. I think it's the most popular one from the house, and I'd say it's pretty safe. It's not like, not a big mistake if you sample it. I don't think you should blind buy this though, for sure, because it's really hard to explain this one, and it took me like a lot of wears to kind of enjoy it. I have gotten compliments on this though, and it is really unique, even though if you look at the notes, it doesn't sound too unique, but it's actually pretty good. Here's one that's amazing. This is Ombre Rousse by Parfums d'Empire. Another amazing fragrance. I think I've had this one for 2 months, and I really just can't wait for cold, cold air to wear this. This is going to shine in cold, cold weather. In the summer, though, in the hot weeks that I had this, I got this boozy vodka style of thing coming off of this. So strong. Beautiful amber here. A lot of nuance, a lot of simplicity, gentleness, but also basically perfection. I just have to say, this has like a perfection feeling to it. It just has this amazing, amazing feeling to it. It's really good. Yes. Glowing, beautiful, nuanced, but simple, properly executed, beautifully done Amber Rousse. Oh man. This is one, you gotta just enjoy it, calm with it, super soothing, zen fragrance right here. I'm loving the smell of this every time I smell it. I love it, love it, love it, and I'm pretty much stocked up on ambers. I got a lot of amber-centric fragrances. I've sampled a ton of them. It's a note that I really like, but this one is divine. This is really a knockout, speechless kind of thing. You really have to experience this one yourself. It lacks any of that chewy kind of sweetness. It actually has quite a bit of room in it while still being exceptionally nuanced, like a very good fragrance right here. This is going to be a knockout hit in the cold weather, but I also enjoyed it already in almost every kind of weather. I didn't bring it with me to the hot tropics though, but I should have tried. Yeah, Amberous is a banger. I got to try more from this house. This was just a blind buy because I like amber fragrances, and I just said, this is probably going to be good. So I randomly blind bought it, and then what a hit. There's a lot of amber fragrances that I probably would get rid of now that I have this. I do need to get the bigger bottle of this. It is that good. This is a lifelong amber fragrance. I like it more than Grand Soir. I know they're different. Grand Soir has more vanillic thing going on, more sweetness, which I actually love that too. But I got this one first, and I never got Grand Soir, even though I've sampled it a ton of times and I've freaking gone through a 10 ml of it. I just didn't like it that much. But this one, I like it so much. It's really that good, guys. Really that good. Amberous is sick. Love it. Absolutely love it. Knockout. 10 out of 10. I'll have to buy that again. That's how much I like it. I revisited my wedding fragrance from way back in May. At this point, that's like 6 months ago or something. Basically ancient history as life goes. I revisited Fall of Phaeton by Argos. I actually have the sample set coming in finally to try all of them, and I can't wait to try all of them. I have about 5 Argos fragrances that I all had to blind buy. I actually have 6 that I had to blind buy all of them without trying them. Just the way I was back when I was really kind of doing this. But now I'm going to try all their samples, and I'm very excited. Anyway, this is a fruity, sort of suede kind of fruity fragrance. Hard to explain this one. It's kind of juicy too. Juicy, fresh, fruity. Really interesting fragrance, and I like it a lot. It's pretty loud. It's distinct. It has this character to it. I really like it. I like it the most out of all of them. This one and Dene, I think I'll just talk about both of them. I still wear Dene too. I actually think that Dene is a pretty much knockout fragrance. In my opinion, both of these are very, very good. These are really, really good, guys. Some people, you just won't like them because you see the bottles or whatever. I like these a lot. They're very good. The pricing, I don't know about the pricing. A little crazy, but you do get a pretty nice product here. I would save up and get a full big bottle of Fall of Phaeton for sure. Dene is very safe though. Dene is a super safe, fresh fragrance. It reminds me a little bit of Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme, but way more saturated. Really interesting here. Like them both. Dene and Fall of Phaeton will be in my collection probably forever. I can't even imagine not having my wedding fragrance for the rest of my life. I'll always keep stocked on this. I do have some time here. You know, this is a strong fragrance too, and I do have some time to really wear the rest of that. So my friend came to work last year, and I sprayed this on his arm, and he went home, and his dad smelled it, and they just bought a bottle. They bought the 100 ml of this like right away. So it is a fragrance that impresses people, and it does smell really, really great. I mean, it is that good. It has this like crazy lasting to it too, especially Fall of Phaeton. Lasts a really long time. It's pretty bombastic, pretty loud. A lot of density to these, a lot of like density. Yeah, a lot of power behind these. I like them a lot. They're syrupy almost in a way. They're really good. I was kind of vacillating between, do I love Argos or do I not like it? And I just have to say, I think I love it. It's fine. Some people out there don't like this house at all. That's fine too. I can see why. But I love it. It's really good stuff. And I plan on getting some more of their stuff soon. I can't wait to sample it, as I said. I'm definitely going to rip into those samples. I'm definitely going to end up getting a bottle. I already know I do need to get another big bottle of Fall of Phaeton at some point. It was my wedding fragrance after all. It's something that I'll have the rest of my life. And I liked it that much, guys. And I still like it that much. On revisiting, it was a great feeling to revisit that after putting it down for a while. And revisiting it was an awesome feeling, guys. And now I have Dene, which I also wear as a more safe bet to like, I don't know, more safe bet. Like this is a more, if I'm not trying to be too risky and I want to wear something that's pronounced, obviously present, but also really nice and everyone's going to like it. Dene is really a brain dead, like I don't have to think too much. All right, we're almost down to it. We got our last one right here. So this is Santal Majuscule, one of my favorite fragrances again from last year. I probably like it as much as I liked Acqua di Sale, which you heard me rave about already. This is the last one on the list, and Santal Majuscule is magnificent. It is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. It is that good. I love it so much. It has a sweet, distinct kind of flavor to it. It's almost a gourmand. And it has this sandalwood that's absolutely perfect. Nicely done. Amazing fragrance. I don't know if there's vintage bottles of this or if there's even a vintage batch, but I definitely have to hunt that down because I would love another version of this. I love this version just as it is though, but I would be obsessed with this if I could get like all different flankers of this and stuff. Actually, do me a favor in the comments, since I like Santal Majuscule that much, recommend me some stuff that's in this ballpark. Because I really love this. The fresh gingery zing that's in this as well. You might not even notice it because of the sweetness and the other complex facets that are happening, like the cacao and the florals and all this other stuff that's going on. It is simple when you look at the notes, but I think it's way more complex than it's saying it is. There are some other features in here that are just masculine, handsome, fresh, nicely done, well composed, just an epic fragrance. I just love it so much. I gotta spray it. Gotta spray it. Now, first off, guys, before I spray this, that amber roost that I sprayed before is just hanging in the air stubbornly. It's amazing in here. It smells so good in here, and I'm loving it, but I do have to spray some of this too. Knockout. Absolute knockout. Santal Majuscule is so good, guys. I love it. I love it. It's definitely a little sweet, so don't expect to blind buy this and just like it. It's just something that popped out. Out of all the Serge Lutens fragrances, this is the one that I think was just made for me. Like, at some point, they said, yeah, we got to make Frag Jitsu a fragrance. We just make it for him. And they must have looked at a picture of me and made this and said, he'll like this. I mean, that's how it feels. Like, this thing just needs to be in my collection. I got to get the 100 ml, and this is one of those stock it forever kind of things. I think that's my new chapter. I want to find these fragrances where I can whittle my fragrance collection down to very few that are just like me. And I think that's my long-term goal here, is to just get rid of a lot of fragrances and keep searching for those ones that will be the forever fragrances. The ones that are going to be there, you're going to keep restocked, and you don't need anything else but those fragrances right there that are your forever fragrances. Could be 20, could be 50, but at least it's a controlled number at some point. And when you run out, the number one answer to knowing if that fragrance is for you is, if I run out, will I get this again? I think that's the bottom line for me to have figured that out. Yes, Santal Majuscule, if I run out, I will get this again. And I actually can't wait to get another bottle of this. This one, I'm super happy to get another one. This one's totally worth every single penny, and I'm going to get the 100 ml next time I get a chance. Anyway, guys, that was a massive 1 hour adventure. So it's easy for me to do this. It's fun for me to do this, and I want to do this once a month at least, where I take you through the month of a frag head. So many notable experiences here, and I'm glad to have shared it. It's really fun for me to do this. I don't expect anything from anyone. If you made it this far, you're a true champion. Hit subscribe and all that, but I'll talk to you in the comments. That's the most important part. We got to talk in the comments. All right, guys, peace out.